Good afternoon, everyone. This is Christian with PerfectStockAlert.com, a 100% free service for smart investors and traders. All we ask in return, please refer a friend. Today is Tuesday, October the 15th, 2013. We're looking at a couple different charts. We had a lot of sell signals or shooting stars form today on several different charts. We'll look at a couple of them. Starting off looking at the Dow Jones Transportation Average Index in this particular chart, you can see we've had this move to the upside here, and then we get a shooting star right here. So this is an inverted hammer. It's a signal of sell pressure there. It's a wick out of the top, indicates that price activity had risen to that level, and then sellers were stronger than buyers, and they pushed it back down and it closed to the downside. So that's a sell signal. And with this one being that we've already had this one here, then you got a problem that you have to account for, and that is that you're getting sell pressure at this level right here. So when you have that, you have to ask yourself, is this something that is only going on because of the news that we have on government situation, the debt ceiling here in the U.S., or is this something else that's developing here? And I can't really tell you for certain, so all I can do is tell you that we have the sell signal, and this is something you would use as a seller if you were going to get a lower low than today's low. We haven't seen lows taken out yet. We have this low point here is lower, the next one's higher, the next one's higher, and so forth and so on. So we haven't seen that shift yet, but if you get that to start to break to the downside the following day, you would start selling that and look for this to continue to move lower. And if you have a government situation where they do not raise the debt ceiling, then of course this would work out very, very well for you. If on the other hand they come out tomorrow and they say, oh, we've got a deal, whatever, then this will just get shaken off and you'll just see this move up here. So what you would do in this situation is, of course, whenever you sell it, you're going to use options or something like that in some way to protect yourself from the risk. And that's someone mentioned that, and of course that would be the way to do that. But again, the main thing here, talking about, you've got conflicting signals anyway. You have the low point here, the low point here, the lower low here, the same point, the high point here, the lower high, the higher high. So you're getting mixed signals here. Then you come up here, you get this high point higher than this one, then you get this low point higher than this one, and higher high, everybody's happy. Then you come down here and you take out that low. Now you've got lower lows here, and lower highs here and here. So again, it can just easily be shifting in this direction here to the downtrend. That'd be another thing to be looking at. It's a very, very difficult chart to read. All right, taking a quick look now at the NASDAQ. This chart is one that I've been leaving alone for a long time. We have lots of problems with this chart from going back. You can't even see them anymore, but there's lots of unfilled gaps down there, a lot of different problems on this chart. And so I've left it alone on the long side and used other charts that would look stronger whenever I wanted to bet on a bullish move, like we talked about this one during that time period. We didn't take it here, we took it in another chart. On this case here, you've had this massive sell signal here that formed after we come up here and hit this top, and then come up like this, and we broke down. And we bounced off this level, and there's something here that I didn't like about this bounce. This low close, and this is the open the following day. Big old gap between these two places here. Again, I'm not a fan of massive gaps. The larger the gap is, the more likely it is to be filled in short order. You can see this one here, and then you come down here, and so you have this big gap right here, and it fills a couple of days later. Here in this situation, you can see that we've come back up to this level, and we found a sell signal again. So this is something, again, that you'd be setting up for a sell and looking for this to be tested again. Quick little announcement for everybody. As you guys know, I'll be retiring this year pretty soon, as a matter of fact. So this is important. The website itself, the PerfectStockAlert.com website, will be closing down at that point. And the only thing that will be left will be the YouTube channel, which will have all of the trading methods and the tutorial videos that you guys like. And they'll all be there. Just won't be doing any night and market analysis at that point in time. So it's important that you can keep track of those videos for yourself. So to go over here to the YouTube.com, and then the PSA admin is the actual user for that account, and you can actually go there and subscribe to it and maintain your access to those videos even when the site closes. Okay, that's all I had to say about that. God bless, take care, see you in tomorrow's video. Please take a moment to review our disclaimer. The information provided herein is our opinion only. Under no circumstances do any statements here represent a recommendation to buy or sell securities or make any kind of an investment. You are responsible for your own due diligence. To summarize, we do not provide investment advice, nor do we make any claims or promises that any information here will lead to a profit, loss, or any other result. These videos are for educational purposes only.